Sometimes life asks us to slow down, to take a closer look at what lies beneath the surface. And today, you may find yourself in a space where thoughts, conversations carry a weight they usually don't. There's a sense of mental tension, as if something important's just out of reach, just waiting to be discovered. Now, this isn't a time for superficial chatter, quick decisions. It's a moment for deep reflection, for reassessing what you think you know, and for confronting truths that may have laid in hiding until now. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, August the 13th, 2024, and we'll jump right into the numerology of the 13. The 13 is a very lucky energy. I hate to break it to you, but you've heard it here first at Tarot with Tilly. 13 is a lucky number, but we don't perceive it many times as a lucky number because what happens under a 13 is usually the farthest thing away from luck we could ever imagine. We think of it as completely a negative occurrence in our life or something that went wrong. The apple cart got upset. But because of this, things change. We end up in places to new beginnings we didn't even imagine before. 13's luck is usually like, hindsight. You look backwards and then you see it. You go, you know what? If that wouldn't have happened to me 18 months ago or on that day when we were at that place, and I'd never be here now. So don't think things that are coming in your path today are of a negative nature. They're actually in a very positive, lucky nature that is going to move you exactly where you need to be. 1 plus 3 is a 4, and that's about getting our ducks in a row. That is about solidifying our foundation, bringing in a balance. If we look at the daily numerology, we would go 8 plus 4 plus 8, and that's a 20 energy. The 20 energy is forks in the road, decisions to be made, new paths to be taken, other things left behind. And 2 plus 0 is a 2 energy, which tells us that the magic is around us. And more importantly, the magic is within us. Our talents, our abilities, our unique self. And today we may go within to discover a little bit more about who we are. Sun is in Leo. Our moon has moved into Sagittarius. And that brings in an energy of stepping into an adventure or growing our wisdom. Travel opportunities, or just travel. And yet, this heavier energy that we have been walking through since the weekend remains as Mercury and Pluto converse in the sky. So we're still having this urge, this need to search for truth, to uncover what lays beneath the surface. But this energy has more of an aggressive style to it. Okay, so today we really need to be mindful of manipulation. Careful what you say, how you say it, what is being said to you. Okay, we could experience hints of control issues, power issues. Please walk with integrity today. Please do your actions and your words through the highest good for all. This is also a kind of day that we may be blamed for something we didn't do, accused of something, where we have to prove our credibility, prove our integrity, prove our innocence. So take a deep breath. If anything like that happens in your life, take a step back. It's going to be very easy probably to rectify, but only if you don't make it a race. Okay, it's not like we're trying to find solutions here. We're trying to open up to knowledge, to wisdom. Even our thoughts, we can become obsessive, we can become fixated. So stay mindful to break free from any kind of negative thought patterns. Buried emotions, I'd like to say may, but I'm sure they will come to the surface. So sit with it and be open to the transformative healing that it's offering you. Today we go within to uncover the secrets that have been influencing our thoughts, our actions, our whole life perhaps. So this is a very powerful opportunity to reassess our beliefs and transform the way we approach life. It's not always easy to face the darker corners of our heart, of our soul, but doing so can lead to some profound insights and some tremendous personal growth. Okay, let's turn to the cards, shall we? Our underlying energy is the Eight of Pentacles. You know what? We raised the potential in ourselves today. We understand that we could raise the bar a little higher on ourselves, that we could give more of ourselves to a dream, a goal, a desire. So, even though we're asked to go within and to, you know, dive deeper into what lies beneath our surfaces here, in our heart, in our soul, the dark corners, and seeing the fears and seeing the anxiety, it somehow releases us as well to the freedom, the liberation of knowing that we can have so much more. We have the potential to create, to step into more than we have at this present moment. Our first card is the Fool. Yeah, brand new path opens up here. Okay, so this could be the 13 energy coming out, opening up that new path for us, and we don't see it as a new path at all. We don't need anything other than ourselves to go on this path. We are already very capable of stepping into this new beginning, this new start. Oh my goodness, the Fool, and then next to it is the Ace of Swords. We get that aha moment. We get that epiphany. Lightning strikes. The light bulb goes on. We understand what has been holding us back. We understand where the limitation was. We did the inner work, and wow, we learned something about ourselves. Why we always did that in a certain situation. Why we always have this reaction to a certain event in our life. We now know the truth, and now we can go through that. And now we can go forward with a strength, with a determination, with a decisiveness that we didn't possess before this moment. And we have the Four of Pentacles, but yet we need to let go. We need to let go of our yesterdays. And that's going to take time, and it's going to take patience and compassion to ourselves to slowly let go, to come to the realization that when we let go of the past, the old baggage, the things that weigh us down, the things that burden us, the things that fill us with fear and anxiety, when we start to release those things, we start to come alive again, and we stretch and we turn and we see that giant gate of pentacles, right? The giant gate of pentacles, of a pentacle. Angels guarding it, waiting for your approach, waiting to open that door to your abundance, to your prosperity, to your great love and happiness and joy. So we want to do the inner work. I know it's not fun. I like delivering other messages a lot more than these, but it is the message of the day. In order for us to move forward, we have to do the work. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards have to say today. And we have 42, let love be your beacon. 42 is a 6 energy, and that's about changing habits, behaviors, maybe our routines. It's about giving our best at work, in our relationships. Lead with love. When you enter a new situation, see love paving the way. If it's a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication could be harmonious, and you will have a greater prospect to create what you're looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. And that is a practice that you can start getting into if you are starting to go into a very uncomfortable room. Say you're going for a job interview or something, okay? And they say, right through this door, please. Send a little bit of light and love into the room prior to you stepping into it, because then you are greeted with that light and love, and it'll automatically release some of the stress. I don't know why it works, but it does. So if you're going into tense situations or situations that you're not feeling comfortable about, to just send a little bit of light and love in front of you. And I mean, really see the light, cast it out, see it as a ball that you throw, and it just explodes into every corner as far as the eye can see. That covers anybody that's already in that room with that kind of energy. So they are already feeling the energy of light and love. Yeah, this is a day where you don't want to get in on any practical jokes, any little plots. Stay far away from things like that today. Well, we almost had the robin come out for new beginnings, but it flew back into the deck as fast as it tried to get out of the deck. We have, though, call on your angels. We have the angel fish here. Call on your angels. They're there. They're waiting to help you. I truly believe we come into this world, and because we have free will, they just can't interrupt. They just can't put us in the right direction when we start to go a little bit too far to the left. That's not in their job description, okay? They're not allowed to, because we have free will. We chose to step in that direction. And so they have to watch us. And of course, they'll whisper in our ear. They'll probably shout in our ear, turn around, pull a U-turn, danger, danger, abort, abort, kind of thing. And we don't, and maybe we feel a little uneasy, but that's all we get out of the angels shouting in our ears. Okay. Uh, Tune into that voice a little bit more if you can, or your intuition or that gut feeling or whatever it is. But angels, now, if we ask our angels for something, they can intervene. That's the secret. We have to call upon our angels for help, for protection, for guidance, for strength, for knowledge, for wisdom, for healing. And they are there. Put Archangel Michael on your right. Put Archangel Gabriel on your left. Put Archangel Raphael behind you and Archangel Uriel in front of you. And walk your path each day with a strength, asking them for the guidance each day so they can intervene, so that they can help. So you walk a straighter line with confidence, with a knowing, and definitely the strength of the angels behind you. Okay, let's see what the card has to say. I don't know where that came from. Awakened. Somebody wanted to hear that. Awakened, visions, dreams, clairaudience, and water. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man by strengthening the power of vision and by bringing within his reach some truth which the angel himself contemplates. Angel Fish reassures you that your angels are all around you all of the time, and they have been trying to get through to you and offer love, healing, and guidance for you. You may not see the angels as you believe they ought to look. They could come in the form of a human stranger, an animal. It will be a positive and enlightening experience that may add more questions, but in time, the answers will appear. Your dreams may be revealing, intense with messages, or you may have been hearing the messages as if you've been thinking to yourself. You may also be hearing a message through music or song that has a deeper meaning for you, or maybe you have a vivid vision, an aha moment, an epiphany. These messages are there to help awaken you. You'll never fear your messages. Your angel asks that you call upon them to assist with your life's pressures. You don't need to know their names, only request their assistance and be specific in your request so that they can immediately go to work on your behalf. Angelfish says that you are being too stubborn and attempting to go against the flow instead of with the current. It may be time for you to take a trip to a location where there is plenty of water, where you can sink your toes into the sand and stare into the depths of the waves. Today can be a very transformative day for us, but we need to stay in the moment. We need to be cautious of what we are thinking, what we are saying, the how and why behind it. And if we are triggered over something, understand that trigger. Why do we fear it? Why do we feel with anxiety? Why do we have that knot in our gut? Okay? Become aware of it, look it in the eye. And if you do not think that you are strong enough to do that, then absolutely ask upon your angels to help you, to assist you in becoming, well, stepping into a sense of freedom, a sense of liberation, of new beginnings and going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.